My name is Torres. I'm a captain in the United States Army Reserve. I started in the Army active duty in 1994. Was served in the active duty Army until 2000. Shortly after that, I joined the Army Reserves. With 9/11, I was reactivated into the active duty Army. I wasn't sure what I was going to do after high school. My mom being the only single provider, I was a little concerned as to how I was going to be able to fund college. My uncle was an Army recruiter at the time. He had mentioned the GI Bill, and lo and behold, he recruited me. Had a chance to move to South Korea, where I was training with the Korean Army. After active duty, I went into the reserves. Ironically, never in active duty did I deploy. I've done most of my deployments, or all my deployments, while I was in the reserves. I had to deploy to Uzbekistan in 2002, shortly after 9/11. And my most recent deployment was in Kandahar City, Afghanistan, for all of 2011. I had about a 5-year break in service, and before I re-enlisted to come back, and just made an arrangement with my wife that as long as I had her full support, I would come back into the military. I made a promise that if I was going to stay in the military, that I would not miss the birth of my children. Been pretty fortunate that that's been the case. I will say though that with the servant heart, my passion to continue to serve our country, there's been a lot of sacrifices. My family understands those sacrifices. I would say it's been a little bit of a challenge having to miss a couple of things, significant things, but I will tell you that I don't regret it. I love the service that I do. And I think the Anthem Veterans Memorial is a great patriotic structure that we have here in the community. It's a great place for all veterans and family members to come and not just pay homage, but maybe even reflect. A little thing I personally have enjoyed with it is it's enabled me and my father-in-law to actually even connect. He has a brick literally right next to mine, and that is just a way that he and I were able to bond even through our generational service. It's a great patriotic symbol, not just for our current and past, but even for our future, to pay homage and recognize the service of our service members.